Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be guiding you real quickly on how to do your registration, all right, in the Noun portal. Trust me, a whole lot of things are changed. The portal has been upgraded, and there are certain things you need to pay attention to before you get to register for the courses and exam for the semester, as well as the printout of your exam slip. It's no longer the same way we did before. On this channel, we have how to pay your school fees and how to do your registration, but things has changed. All right, those videos are kind of obsolete because some things, one or two things, has been updated on the Now Students portal. So in this video, I'll be walking you through that, how you get to make payment, how to generate your RRR, how to register for the semester, and how to register your courses and exam. All right, so I need you to please stay with me throughout this video. I'm going to be walking you through it one step at a time, step by step, one by one, and we'll go through this. So it's a comprehensive guide, it's a complete package. Now, with this being said, let's hop straight into it. Just before we hop straight, please, if you are new to this stream, do also subscribe to the channel. We have our private class where we walk you through all your courses for the semester as well. You can join our private class, you can join our general group. All you need to do is just go to our official website, which is coachio.com. At the bottom right hand corner, you find the call to bar button, more like the contact button though, that says talk to Coach Ayo. And if you click on that button, it takes you to where you get to chat with me on WhatsApp or X, or give me a direct phone call or Facebook Messenger. All of this we made available so that you can easily reach us and we can attend to your academic needs. So with this being said, let's hop straight into today's video, into today's guide. Now you have to go to your browser, all right, and right here with me I have my Chrome browser, and on the Chrome browser, this is the link that takes you directly to the student portal. I can see I've pasted it here. That is www.now, that's online.edu.ng. So it's www.nowonline.nou.edu.ng. So you have that, you click on it, and as you can see, the very first thing we are seeing on the interface here on the notice board. So basically, this is for returning students, it's not for new students. All right, basically this is for returning, especially it's basically for new and returning students, but basically it's more of returning students, because as a returning student, you want to check you want to register for the semester and pay your school fees and the likes. So, and as a new students as well. So if you have a fresh student, this is what you are going to click on fresh student. But basically we are going to be using registered student. So you click on registered student. I believe you all know this already. So I'm just going to paste. I have just a moment. I'm going to collect the matric number. I think I have the matric number here already. So I'm just going to paste. So I just have to blur this so I should not be revealing the identity of the students I'm using. So, and so I haven't inserted you haven't typed your matric number into the column. You can click on show your password so you can see your password clearly, and you have to enter the captcha. All right, as you can see it, this captcha is a little bit straightforward. There are situations whereby the captchas are very difficult. All you need to do is just to use this icon here that looks like a C. If you click on it, it will reload it and give you a simpler one, or you keep doing that until you get the one you feel it is easy and simple. I think this is okay this is easy for me, so I'm not going to reload it. I'm just going to use it. All right. Now, as you can see, I have this on the we are in the portal already, and in the portal here there's another notice we have to pay attention to. It says register courses. Okay, it's more like a guide on how to navigate your, all right, find your way, navigate the portal. So you just click on OK, And here it says validate your. All right, this is for students who are interested in the NEL fund program. This is a program that the federal government gets to fund your academics as a student. So all you need to do, like you can have it on the portal now, you need to get your JAM registration number from any accredited JAM center. To get it for you, just go there and say you are from National University and you want to get your JAM registration number. Once you have it, just upload the number here, then you can attach the file through this. So one of these days we'll do a revision, a quick guide on that as well. So we are not here for that, so just close that. So on the portal here, this is the calendar. So for those of us that have questions on, okay, when are we to start TMA, when are we to drop courses, how soon is the exam, when is the exam registration ending, look at all the information you need here on your portal. So please don't ask misinformed information that you get to be misled by some random students. All right, so this is the information here. You can see the season started by 17th of 2025. That's December, 17th of December, and it's going to end. That's registration on the, okay, still on, semester is still on. This is registration 19th, from 19th of December, and you see our dropping of courses started for 19th of December as well. And as you can see the, as you can see, the dropping of courses will end on the 3rd month of 2026. Change of request for change of maybe program, you want to do one or two things like dropping of your courses, it ends on the 3rd as well, 3rd month. I think all okay. The semester, this particular semester is ending on the 6th of 2026. That's the 6th month of 2026, this particular semester, and we have 2 semesters in this section. So that's that for all of that. Now let's assume you have not paid your school fees, like you are totally new for the semester, you want to pay your school fees. So before you pay your school fees, there's something we call crediting your portal. All right, and by crediting your portal, this is what it means. You see here, this person has 36,600 naira. This is the money you can use to do anything you want to do in your portal. So let's assume you don't have this money here yet and you want to put money into your portal. All right, number one. And also, you've not registered for the semester. You want to register for the semester, and registering for the semester, it is money you will use. Number two. So to start with, assuming I am new, now this person has registered for the semester already. All right, but I will explain. Let's assume this person has not registered for the semester. Assuming you are new and you want to register for the semester, this is what you have to do. You see, when you come to this side of the screen, all right, on your portal, there's this side I've highlighted. When you come here, it says here that you are registered for the current semester. If you have not registered, it will be you need to register or register for the current semester. And when you click on register for the current semester, all right, it takes you to the interface. Okay, let me see if I can quickly log in with another person's login. Okay, as you can see, this is a student that is yet to register for the semester. This is what I was referring to. So the moment you click on register for the semester now, let's see how it works. You click on it, then use a notice, just click on OK and cancel this. Now, this is what I was trying to explain to you. The next thing you will be seeing on your screen will be a breakdown of the semester fee. Okay, and as you can see here, this is a description. We have the biometric and production fee 25. There this is, let me enlarge this a bit. It says tertiary institution social health insurance program 15,000, e-facilitation 4,000, ICT fee 5,000, library fee 3,000, registration fee 85, and it's a total of 38,000 naira. So for this student now, he does not have enough money in our portal, so she definitely needs to fund the portal. So the amount you have to pay for the semester registration is just 38,000 naira. But you need more than 38,000. You need more than the semester registration to be set for the semester. All right, semester registration is just part A. Part B is the course registration. Part C is the exam registration. So now, 38,000 would not be enough to see out through the semester and the exam and the course registration. So definitely, you want to do up to 60,000 naira. All right. Now, this can be very tricky. If you're in your 400 level second semester, you need to be very careful because you don't want to leave any money in your portal left. But if you are still in your 400 level first semester, you can still maybe guess and put more money. Like she has balance now of 1,000 naira. So now I can encourage you. I will encourage you just maybe like 60,000 or 70,000 or 50,000, depending on how financially buoyant you are, because it is better to have enough money here than for you to have enough money in your portal while you are doing your registration than for you to have less. Because anytime you are doing less and you need to put more money, a remitter will charge you, your bank will charge you. Even though it's 1,000 you are adding to your portal, bank will charge you, remitter will charge you. So it's usually okay to just put excess money, all right, so that the charging will be once. So for this person now, you cannot leave it at 38,000. So let's assume she's doing 70,000 naira. So you click on initiate payment. All these are notifications, just cancel all of that. So now, as you can see, the transaction is being processing. So this is a very important information you need to take note of. All right. Sometime this remitter might delay. It might not be sent directly to your student email. All right. So the receipt will be sent to your student email. Sometimes it's to delay, and you cannot wait for them or the system to send you the receipt before you continue the registration. So what you need to do now is to copy out this remitter number, because you need this remitter number to credit your portal. So once this transaction is successful, it will not automatically reflect here. You still need to come back to your portal to credit this remitter. It's more like those of us that use meter, prepaid meter. When you buy the token from whether OPay or this service company, you need to take the token and use your loader, or you go to your meter. For those of us who are saying, using old meter, go to your meter and use the button on the meter to load the unit inside the meter. But for those of us using new meter now, you have the loader like a remote control, so you use the token on the loader. So the same thing here, this is the token, but this token now is not effective until you have completed the transaction. Then once you have completed the transaction as successful, then you now come back to your portal. I'll show us really quickly. So this is just an example. So after you've copied this remitter number, then you come on I have read the instructions, then you click on proceed. Then it takes you to the remitter interface. Now you are now being transferred from the National University portal to the remitter portal. So this is the remitter portal now, and as you can see on the portal, look at the detail, look at the charges here, look at the details and everything here, your number, your email that the receipt to be sent to. So all you just need to do is just click on submit, and once you submit it to process the. So now, before now, the last video we did, we encourage students to use card, but the fact is card sometimes can decline and they will be debited. So the safest route now, this is what I've been using now for some few semesters now, is bank transfer. This option of bank transfer is very easy, most especially for those of us using OPay. So if you don't have OPay now, or this PalmPay, or although I use OPay, I will encourage you to just get OPay. All right. So the moment you click on bank transfer now, it brings you to this interface. Now there's a timer. Let me enlarge it so we can see it. Look up here. Look at here. There's a timer. The moment this is 30 minutes, that starts counting down. The moment this gets to 0 minutes, this transaction will automatically stop. You have to generate another, all right, account number. And the thing is, anytime you are making payment, it's not the same account number. Yes, I noticed that it's not the same account number. So let's assume I'm making payment for these students now. Then I need to conclude this payment before this time counts down. So please make sure you already have the money in your OPay or in the account you are using, and you are ready to make the transfer before you come here, please. Because if this goes south, it will take you money to rectify, time and effort. So now and one thing again you must make sure of is that you must send the exact amount. All right, send the exact amount. Don't give tips. This particular one, don't give tips. Send exactly 70,161 naira 25 kobo. So after this 70,000, after this 70161, then put points. This is not comma, this is points. Be sure to do that. 0.25, please. And once you have made the transfer and it has been successful on your device, on your phone, then just wait like 30 seconds. Count 1 to 30 or count 1 to 60, 1 minute. Then once you have counted that, then click on I have sent the money. The moment you click on you have sent the money, then I've sent the money, then you see that this interface will change, it will load up. Then if it was, then it will show successful. There's no time I have done this that I've never been successful. So the moment it shows successful, it will load up. Then just calm down, don't press anything. It will show you click here. Like all these things will change. Then you see click here. So when you click on click here, then you click there to take you back to the portal. You log in again, and once you have logged in, let me cancel this. Once you have logged in, then you now go back to bursary. This is now you have made payment, you have been debited. You have your RRR that you copied somewhere. You go and copy it. You go back to where you copied and go and collect it from there. Then you come to bursary. So from bursary here now, look to the left hand side of your screen. You will see check payment status. So now you see check payment status here. So once you click on check payment status, you paste, it says enter RRR below. So you paste the RRR here. I'm not sure I copied it then. So you just paste, whether you copied it out or whatever, you just paste it here. And when you paste it, you click on check. When you click on check, then it will load up and it will show you successful. Sometimes it might show pending. Don't panic, give it some time, try it again. But after 24 hours, if it's still showing pending, reach out to us. We'll know how to guide you or assist you further. So once you are done now, still it will not automatically show here. So what you now need to do after you have that showed successful, you slot in that showed successful, you now come back here to this arrow here and reload the page. The moment you reload the page like this, to tell you confirm resubmission, yes, then it will load up. And the moment it loads up, automatically the money will show here. So that ends it for how to fund your wallet with transfer. How to fund your wallet with transfer, not bank anymore. Everything, after everything, you go back to home. After you have seen the money here, then you go back to home. So once you go back to home, here now, you will still see register for the semester. All right, you will still register for the semester. The only difference now is that now you have money in your wallet. So once you click on register for the semester, you click on it. Then once you click on it, you cancel all this notice. Then you know the option now will be 2. It will no longer be 1. You will see the option of pay for the semester and you see the option of initiate payment. But now that you have made payment, the reason why we are seeing this initiate payment is because there's no money in this portal. All right, if there was money in this portal, you'll be seeing something like pay for the portal. There will be 2 options. This green button will be 2. One will be up here and that one will be down here. So no need to come for initiate payment anymore. You see the second one that says pay for the semester, and the moment you click on make payment for the semester, then you will see something like this. You see something like this. Let me enlarge it. You see something like this. You are registered for the current semester. That is part 1. We are done with part 1. Okay, so now that we are done with part 1, then let's now go for part 2.